What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, it's our main event between the New England Patriots and our home team.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And we're off from San Antonio. Johnson now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready, set.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Lion. 7-5. Take over.
McCarthy starting off with a throw. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a New England first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Chased out to his right. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Get up. 79 Brook. Purpose. 19 tight. 19. 70 ready. 70 ready.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. That's the Waddle again. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
A 7-yard gain. And the Patriots first down. A gain of 7.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10.
First down.
Near the sideline, Waddle's got it. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here we go. Set. 65. Dragon 60. Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Buffalo 18.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Into a crowd, and intercepted. Dallas Turner picks it off. And the Dragons take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
His pass intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
First down from the 42. First tone of the game for James Cook. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Well, they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
What is on?
Williams set to pass. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Cook trying this one up the gut. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Watch Vegas!
Williams to throw. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
That's simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. They'll throw. Third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up fourth down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. On play action. Williams flushed out of the pocket. He's going to run for it. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. What a play to beat this defense on fourth down. 23 yards and a first. All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
First down throw by Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to get that one to Arian Smith. And now they face second down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up
Through one quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All right, 2 yards to go here on third down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. The 30. Gets the 10. And he's going to score. It's a pick six for New England. Just tried a little bit too hard to get that third down conversion. Brock wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one cost him.
Yeah, I think it's less, Kate, in this case about the throw and much more about crediting the defense who was ready and willing to be opportunistic. Not just knock that ball away,
Yeah.
They wanted to take advantage of that opportunity, and they jumped on it.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. After the pick, here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. He picks up 15 on the play. And they're going to have a first down now.
First down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
First down, Williams to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. Rolling into enemy territory. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, third down.
Gain of 9 brings up third and 1.
Looking to throw on third and 1. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Well, it would have been a long field goal in the rain, Brock, so instead of trying that, they're going to go for it. Williams throwing on 4th. He connects downfield. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Offense up to the line fast.
Gain of 23 yards. That's good for a San Antonio first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
So many offenses will script Kate the first 15 plays of a game, but it's often getting to the lesser used stuff like that that's critical in the red zone. They get a decent gain out of it and continue the push for the goal line.
Working from the gun, Williams. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Williams with 3rd and long. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal. Now 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from San Antonio coming up. Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. Cook. He'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Need hardly anything here, 2nd and inches. Williams with the sneak. And he gets in, touchdown! The Dragons earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Butker with the extra point. And the Dragons tie this game 7-7.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He throws a bullet to the center of the... And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Caleb Bransall. And the Dragons get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Williams from the gun. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
Geesh, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
2nd and 10 now. Williams. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. Williams on the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Throwing deep here for the end zone. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Dragons get some late points and the lead. Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Dragons break that tie and now lead by 7.
Patriots 7. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. From the red zone on 1st. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing again now, McCarthy. And he hits the deck after setting him up for 1st and goal. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Flush down now to his left. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Patriots earn the chance to tie before halftime. J.J. McCarthy, the touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Patriots tie things up at 14.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
First down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Just minutes before halftime. We get a timeout. Take it.
Leads to second and
Part of
10
what's earned him
at the
status, Gronk, is one of the league's
35-yard
better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All set to go now from the 35. Starting this drive with a design run. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. He slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that first down.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it, he watches the tape the next day, that he's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
Williams to throw on third. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Looking to throw. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Forced out to his right. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. From the shotgun, McCarthy. On the move, headed right. McCarthy hit, he lost the football. Oh, but this one bounces out of bounds, so in the end, no gain on the play.
Oh, you know what, Kate? That defense right there, they thought they had a huge play until they saw that ball bouncing out of bounds. One bounce in just the other direction, they're off the field. Instead, well, they're on the field. They got to shake it off, though, and keep this offense from the end zone.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Looking good, but just a little too far left. He missed it. And instead of 3 points, quarter 3 remains tied. They've got first down here from the 36. Now here's Williams. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
Defense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Second and 3 now. Williams to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. He's got it inside the 10. And that is a touchdown. The Dragons just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Dragons break that tie and now lead by 7.
Patriots 14. Harrison Butker set.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. McCarthy to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up second down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Second down, McCarthy to pass. Buys time, rolling right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
McCarthy throwing on third down. He put everything he had into this one. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up fourth and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Back to throw it. And he's going to try another deep one here. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line.
38 yards on the play. And a Patriot first down.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Chased out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play, but defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that certainly helps.
Getting out to his left. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Oh, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the first down play, forced to throw it away right there, an awfully difficult third down now staring you in the face.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Third and long for him here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Dragons get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Williams on first down. He finds Ingram working downfield here. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but Sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense in the hurry up here.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Williams will look to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for Evan Ingram.
This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up fourth down. The Dragons getting their punter out there. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40.
First and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Hits his running back. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Here's McCarthy on first and 10. Rolling left, buying some time. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something, but go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
McCarthy looking to throw. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Looking to throw. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect.
You know, it's fascinating how those routes you run so many times in practice become a whole lot more difficult in the actual game. That was an important third and short to convert. Very surprised to see that play fail.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down. Oh, quick throw here, left side. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Back to the air, McCarthy. Completed to his running back. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 7-yard line.
Again, McCarthy to throw. Escapes the pocket. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Running for it, it's Walker. And he runs it across, touchdown! The Patriots now trail by just a point in the 4th. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown! So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy in that 2-point conversion. They knew what they had to do, Brock. They got the score and now need to pull off this onside kick. And this onside kick doesn't go their way. The hands team makes the cover. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
For a San Antonio 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. The Dragons grow the lead to 7. It's a James Cook touchdown. Rutger with the extra point. And the Dragons grow their lead to 8.
The score, Dragons 28, Patriots 20. Harrison
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Great work by the coverage downfield, buys him enough time to catch him outside the pocket. And the drive begins with a rough 1st step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in San Antonio. Patriots trail by 8. 2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he's going to be touchdown, Brock. Looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker.
17 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Now to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Comes up empty on that one. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
You know, Kate, we see this all the time at every level of football. You've got to catch it first. It's just like when a receiver receives a handoff. You got to secure the ball, then let your athleticism take off.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
19, target, go!
Desperation time here. Trying to push deep downfield. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots cut it to just 2 late in the game.
Touchdown, Patriots.
They knew what they had to do. First the touchdown. Now a 2-point try to tie it.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Catches it at the 1. And he isn't going to get it. He's not going to get it. They needed that too for the tie. But the defense makes a stand that may decide this game. They'll line up for the onside kick here. Gotta find a way to get it back. Just a little over a minute and a half remaining. And they've got it. No problem for the receiving team. The onside attempt failed. Needed to try it. We all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Ready?
Here's a design run. And he's going to go right up against that line that they needed. Make it 3rd and maybe a yard at most from the 34. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Here we go. 3rd and less than a yard. He'll look to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. He will have the first down there, and they can start celebrating now. That's going to lock up this victory for them. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. This is Cook on the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Again, it's Cook. Nothing doing on the draw, Gronk. That's going to send him backwards ahead of 3rd down.